G'day guys, welcome back to Mango Invest. We're just going to do a quick recap of the week. So we're sitting at $288,000. It's been extremely volatile this week, especially with Apple and Alibaba and companies like that. In the last day, Saturday morning in Australian time, we're up $865 to finish off the week, which means $23,000 total profit, which is 8% of the portfolio. The cash position sitting at $481, thanks to some awesome dividends. I haven't made any deposits lately. Next week I'll be making a fairly big one. We'll probably chuck $3,000 to $4,000 in the portfolio and just keep it in the cash position for now. But things affecting the trading week so far. So especially with Apple, if we look in the 3 month period, we've sort of had a massive sort of downturn, a slight rise, and another downturn. Things affecting that was, the news, Chinese government banning all iPhones used within the government sector in China. And then that sort of sparked a little bit of uproar within, or for the investing community. They say that this is a massive sort of negative. It's going to impact the iPhone sales due to, most of the manufacturing coming out of China in the first place. I don't really see it that way. Like, America tends to ban other foreign made devices operating within their government. So it's a very regular practice for the US. And then China, they've also, banned Samsung within their government practices as well. So they're just banning another foreign mobile phone source to operate in their government. So I feel this is just a fairly normal practice just for them to provide their own security. I don't really see it as a massive negative. But of course, the news blows it up out of all proportion as always. So this doesn't really concern me. It's just going to be another cycle in the news where the company, goes down, and then before you know it, within a month or two, the company will be back up to all-time highs as always. And as always, Alibaba being as volatile as it always is, they're still trying to, figure out the economic situation with China, with the financial sector, the real estate sector, demographics collapsing. You've also got the US tensions, between this whole, Taiwan situation. So it's always going to be a volatile sort of space with, Alibaba being listed on the US stock exchange and then having tensions with the US. It's always going to be a big one. But at the end of the day, Alibaba remains, an extremely, strong company. If you were to look at, just go on alibabagroup.com and have a look at their financials, you'll see that the company is just ridiculously strong with loads of cash on their books and good fundamentals. Just like it's just like the Chinese version of Amazon, massive retailing sort of market. But now they're sort of branching up into the iCloud sector, which has huge potential. And they're also, looking to split their company into 6 different sectors, which each company will then have their individual IPOs, which could then, unlock some more financial benefits for the companies themselves. But let's talk a quick little round of dividends. I looked at the dividends yesterday, and then Jeppy has paid me an awesome just under $200. So there you can see how it's increasing, at a rapid rate. So if we were to go to the last dividend that Jeppy paid me, scrolling down, it's $170 here. An extra $30, and that's every single month as well. So now we're on track to getting $200 per month with just with Jeppy alone, which is awesome. As always, if you do want to sign up with Stake and get a free stock, just use the code ChrisM965 as your referral code. I'll get a free stock, you'll get a free stock, it's free money. Why wouldn't you do it? But speaking of dividends, this is the bar graph that I'll be on track to earning this month. So September, it's looking like just over $1,000, which is good. And if we go to the Google spreadsheet that I've done up here, the last September of 2022, I got $1,500. This was largely due to BHB in having such a high dividend. I invested a lot of money into these guys, but they ended up, 6 months ago cutting their dividend. So therefore I sold the company and then redistributed those funds into other little companies. So I just have a feeling the dividend won't be as high as this 1,500, but last month's dividend I got 1,227, so hopefully looking to beat that. You can expect that dividend video to come out at the start of next month, which should be good. And also, just scrolling up here, this is the column that I put all the dividends earned in the previous months. But if you total all these dividends up from when I first started investing in 2019, the total reached $25,334, and that's all US currency as well. So in the space since 2019 up until now, 2023, $25,000 US currency just in dividends alone. I think that totaled in Australian currency like $37,000 to $40,000. I think that's pretty good, and this is not taking into consideration the capital that I've also earned as well through Microsoft and Apple and all that sort of stuff. So massive numbers there. We're just going to continue to increase this as time goes on, and then goal is just to try and live off the dividends. I was talking to a mate of mine the other day, and I literally went out for dinner and transferred some dividends from my stake account into my bank account and just literally paid for my meal. So if I could do that with a holiday, with bills, internet, all that sort of stuff, that's the level we want to get to there. But as always, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please like it, give me a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.